Oh, hello there. Hello and welcome to this fine Thursday evening. My name is Deanna Jones and I am so happy to be here this evening. We are just rocking away in week 2 of In the Soil Multi-Parts Festival, a reimagining of our live 3-day festival coming at you online. It's part 1, it's online, and we have a very great program for you tonight. I hope that you have your glue sticks, your scissors, maybe some old magazines, or brand spanking new ones. I mean, up to you, but you're going to cut them. Some paper, some writing things. Maybe you pre-cut out some guy like this, like I did. I'm stoked, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a really fun hour. We've got an incredible local artist, local to the Niagara region, Jenn Judson, here with us tonight. Jenn has been offering these collage parties at the Niagara Artist Center once a month for several months, of course, until we were sort of in quarantine, lockdown, pandemic zone. And so we're really happy to have Jenn with us tonight to give us a little collaging workshop so we can all snip away and chit-chat and learn the ropes from this incredible artist. Jenn is part of the Pepsi Girl Collective. Let's hear ya cheering for that from your homes. And I remember one of the first times I ever worked with Jenn, she made a humongous chicken costume for Vaudeville that was produced by the Niagara Artist Center. So really happy to have Jenn with us. Although we were going to have her deliver this live at the festival, we're doing it live from our homes to yours. Please help me welcome to the virtual stage, Jenn Judson, everybody.
Hey!
Hey! Nice to see you. Look, you've already collaged your back wall.
Yeah, I've done a little bit already, so.
Very nice. I'm sure. This is amazing. Look at how great you are at cutting things out.
Stop it.
Very detailed. Thank you so much for being with us.
Can be this good after this hour.
Well, we're so happy to have you part of our online fest. Or how are you doing tonight?
Really good. Really excited. My favorite thing to do is collage, so I'm excited to have a good night with some scissors with some friends.
Well, awesome. I'm looking forward to learning and taking part. And is there anything that our viewers at home need to know before we get started? Anything else that they might need to go grab?
As long as they have some material, some paper material, scissors, glue, good attitude, always.
Okay.
And if they have any questions, remember you can put your questions in the comments and we will be happy to answer them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks, Jenn. I'll take it away. We look forward to getting cutting with you.
Okay, so welcome to Collage Hour. I'm Jenn, and here we are in my room, not how I originally envisioned In the Soil 2020, but I got my In the Soil shirt, I got a drink, I got my glue stick, and we are ready to go. So if you're watching, I'm going to assume that you're here to collage along with me, and that is great. If you're just watching for some inspiration, you're going to collage later, that's cool too. Maybe you're here for some sweet scissor ASMR, that's, your own business, but I'm happy we're all here together, separate but together. So might as well just get started. First things first. What is collage? Drum roll. What is collage? It is gathering elements and putting them together. Sounds easy enough, right? Well, it is easy. That is the beauty of collage. It's easy, it's versatile, it's accessible. Anyone can do it. You have all the materials in front of you in your home probably. And the first rule of collage, so if I tell you any rules, just remember this number one rule. There are no rules to collage. So the number one rule, I guess, if you're gonna abide by the rules, is you need to gather your materials. So most of you probably already have some magazines kicking around. We're gonna cut them, or maybe you already have some pieces prepped. But you don't need to go out and buy the fancy Life magazines from the 50s, although that is cool. You probably already have the materials right in front of you. So collage, you can use magazines, books, postcards, posters, envelopes, birthday cards, Christmas cards. You can use a cereal box, basically anything that has images or text on it that you can cut up. It's really low-tech analog collage. You probably have tons of materials in your home that are waiting to be made into art. So collage is all about finding materials, and finding them is half of the fun. So we are definitely going to get around to that. But aside from all your paper goodies, you're going to need some glue. I have my Elmer's glue right here. A pro tip, which I'm not being very professional because I don't have it with me, but the best kind of glue is Yoo-hoo glue. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's UHU glue. And yeah, so that's like the kind of glue that you see in schools, like the yellow glue with the white lid. So that's, if you want to pursue collage after this, you're going to want to invest in that glue, but this will do the trick for tonight. And you're going to want scissors. If you don't have scissors, that's okay. I don't know why you don't have scissors, but you can just tear paper. You can make something really interesting from just tearing pieces of paper and gluing them on another piece of paper. So there's something to be said about cutting something very precisely. It's beautiful. But if you leave bits of paper on the edges, that's also, you know, an artistic choice. Little tip for you. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is just paper. Nothing is precious. So don't have scissors. You can use an X-Acto knife. You want to have a cutting board if you have an X-Acto knife so you don't ruin your table. But that's it. That's all you need. It's basic. Very simple materials. Okay, so for the next hour, I'm going to be your collage guide. And if you have any questions, please ask them in the comments. I'm going to have friends pop in time to time, see what they're doing, see what I'm doing. Maybe get a little inspiration from us. But I'm going to get all my goodies out. So I have pre-cut materials I'm going to show you guys right now. I usually organize my cuts by color, but tonight I wanted to limit myself a little bit. And I wanted to sort them out by objects. So I got my cars. I got some plants. Oop, there's a chicken in there. Some plants. I got some people. Of course, Kermit. Never forget Kermit, ever. And I got a pile of food. So definitely going to try to make something from that tonight. But I'm also going to try to source out things from a magazine right now. So I'm going to put the timer on, and we're going to do about 10 minutes of just finding material from your magazines or your books or whatever you choose to do. But 10 minutes is not a lot of time to cut, but I think it'll be good to limit us, and it'll help us make a collage quickly and with easier decisions. So yeah, putting the timer on, and we're gonna look through some magazines. 10 minutes on the clock. Go. And I wanna see everyone's cuts, what they're cutting out, what they find interesting. You should be looking for what you're drawn to. We don't want to be overwhelmed with anything, so that's why 10 minutes is like a good amount of time to just sort through, see what you're drawn to, and see what you respond to, you know? Maybe you want to make a collage about some milk. Maybe it's political. Maybe you're just hungry. I don't know. But I think it would be cool if we could see some of our friends up on the screen and see what they're working with, like what kind of magazines they're working with, what kind of books they're looking through. You guys can see what I'm looking through here. Nice little chatelaine. We got a beautiful lady here. Text is always fun too. some florals. That's always good. You can rip it out. You can cut it out. It's up to you. If you're into celebrities, Jennifer Aniston, she's popular, right? Some more flowers. But yeah, just what you're drawn to. There's no rules at this point yet, or at all. But definitely let's look through some magazines. We got a little bunny here, my friend Katie. Guys, 10 minutes goes by quick. It's already been 2 minutes. And don't get distracted by the articles. That happens to me all the time. Like 3 hours goes by and I'm reading Danny DeVito's life story, and there's no real point in doing that. I don't know. I think I'm done with Chatelaine here. We got an Alive magazine. Hopefully you guys are finding some cool stuff. Collage is very meditative, so it's very contemplative. It's very individual, but it's nice to do it side by side with someone else. So some nice legs right there. Some limbs, you know, limbs, heads, eyes, those are all good things. You want to make a weird creature, switch things up. Those are all good things to cut out. I love when I find a good pattern. So this is dope. Like what? Like that would be nice in the background. I think I'm going to work on cutting that. That is a beautiful. Now, I spend my lifetime just cutting pieces all day, every day. So if you want to have good pieces like this, you have to be really dedicated. So no need to get jealous. There's good stuff in every magazine. And it's quite possible to make a collage in an hour, and that's what we're going to do. I don't know. I just love all the colors in this. It's turning out good so far. How about we have some friends up on the screen? Let's see what everyone is doing, what everyone's finding. Anything good out there? Any friends? Annie?
Hey, Jenn.
Hey.
How are you?
Going?
I'm finding lots of good flowers from this cactus magazine.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Flowers are in, and it's also springtime, so.
And I have these lips.
Oh yeah, those are voluptuous.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So many flowers. So many flowers.
You're a floral kind of girl.
Yeah. I found this little shout out to Permanent Vacation.
Oh yeah. Woo.
Postcard style.
Are you gonna collage on the back of it?
I might. I have so many postcards, which is a fun little
sick, yeah.
Fun little collage thing. So
it's like a mini background already there for you. All you have to do is it's so good.
And I have a couple of little people already cut. This nice. Russian man. This man in a suit.
Yeah.
I got this lady.
Wow. Okay, I love her. I love her. I like illustrative things for sure. Mix it in.
Yeah.
Mix it up.
It's fun to incorporate them with like a picture, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Contrast and compare.
Yeah.
I found this
Composition.
cookie paper,
Oh, yum.
which is very fun too. So maybe do a little baking theme collage later. Who knows?
Only time will tell. Cool. Thanks for sharing that.
Anytime.
Okay, let's see what Grace and Zach are up to. See if they got anything good. Hey guys.
What's going on?
How's In the Soil going?
Pretty good.
Pretty hot here in Chippewa.
Not as hot as last year, yeah.
Oh, In the Soil in Chippewa. Cool.
In the Soil Pops this year.
You guys finding anything good?
Yeah, I have a weird material catalog. I have a lot of welding catalogs, a lot of industrial stuff, a lot of Bass Pro catalogs, like just so.
Like very, yeah.
Background.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
So let's see what I can do with that.
I found this cowboy. I think I would make a collage for our friend Kurt with that cowboy.
Aw, that's nice.
I found this diner man. Maybe I'll put him in space. Who knows?
That's kind of like the thing about collage. If you don't like the collage, you just put it on a card and then give it away.
Yes.
You know, Father's Day's coming up. Tons of birthdays. Always a birthday.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, let's throw it over to Joe, see what Joe's up to.
Hi. I have a nice collection of pre-cut photos.
Yes.
To Jen. But I've got lots of Scientific American magazines, so I'm going through those. Yeah, I don't know.
Show us your best piece.
Well, I do like this guy.
Oh yeah, that's like good motion. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know if he's running from something to something. He's going somewhere, nowhere. Got a good milkman. Need a good milkman.
Yes.
And yes, I have a question.
Oh yes, of course.
Okay, as I'm going through magazines and looking at my photos, should I already be starting to think of a theme or ideas for my collage, or am I just gathering everything that appeals to me?
Well, the thing is, once we're done our warm-up, which is happening soon, I'm going to give collage prompts, and then we're going to be inspired by those prompts. But like I said earlier, there's no real rules to collage. So if you want to break it and make your own, I'm not going to be offended, you know?
Okay.
But you can start thinking of like a theme. You can mix themes, right? You're a smart guy, right?
Let's try.
Do you want to see how my piece is going? Pretty cool, right?
Nice. I have some nice textures too.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Good eye.
It was your eye, actually.
Sometimes I give away pieces to friends, so that's okay. All right. Should we see what Annette and Jess and Amryn are up to?
Hello.
Hey guys. Whoa, cool lighting.
Yeah, I know.
Very cool.
Hey. What's up?
I just finished this really cool piece I'm excited about.
Woo.
Woo! How about you guys find anything good?
Matt's been working on something real interesting.
Oh, okay. Can we see it? Are we allowed to see it, or?
He hasn't glued anything down.
Do we have tape?
We do have tape.
See?
Here you go.
Tape is an alternative to glue.
I found this really cool fish.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
I thought I'd maybe put it against a match, complementing teal and orange background.
Those are complementary colors.
Yep.
Good eye.
Feeling zippy. Amryn has a giant collection of old National Geographics.
Very cool.
Treasure trove.
That's a classic. You can always find something good in there. Very cool, guys. Thanks for collaging with me.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so can we get everybody up on the screen? We are going to do our warm-up, our collage warm-up. Is everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is our 5-minute warm-up, okay? It's 5 minutes on purpose. I'm restricting you to get you loosey-goosey. It's to get you to not care so much. It's to practice that paper is not really precious, and we're just going to warm ourselves up. So you all can cut out a 4-inch by 4-inch piece of paper. You can either eyeball that, or you can cut it out with the ruler, or you can make a circle if you want, but just like a small piece of paper is ideal. A little small piece of paper. I'll cut one out with you guys too, so I can be in real time here.
You could cut out something like that. Somewhere. That's a fun project.
We're making a mini collage. It's going to be in 5 minutes. And this is an exercise. It's important, like stretching before you play a game of basketball. That's what Michael Jordan does. Okay, so once everyone has their 4-inch square, now I have 2. I don't know if I'm committed to 2, but I'm just going to do 1.
How much time left do we have?
To cut out the 4-inch piece of paper?
Yeah.
30 more seconds. Run with those scores.
Come on, Grace.
Is anyone else feeling like that was too short of a period of time to cut a small piece of square paper? It doesn't look like she's ready.
No, hurry on to the next
Okay, you're patronizing me.
I think that our viewers are probably ready.
Okay.
People love to be timed. You're going to love this, okay? This is like the #1 thing. So we're just going to look through what we just cut up or what you already have and just feel that response. Like, what am I feeling? This is just an exercise and expression. So don't like make a layout. Don't plan anything. Just like intuitively look at what you cut out and make a collage. And I'm timing you. And I'm going to let you know when you have 1 minute left and it has to be glued down. If you really hate it, you can throw it in the trash after. But this is an exercise in like not hating your work. Just really being an intuitive artist. There's an artist and child inside of every one of us. Okay, so no prep, just intuitively do it. I'm excited to see what you come up with. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And I'm not going to talk because I need to focus. So, unless you have a question.
How much time do we have?
Yep.
5 minutes.
Oh my god.
That's too much time. Can we make it 1 minute?
You can make it 1 minute.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, yeah.
For yourself.
Matt, that's Matt's own challenge.
57, 56, 57.
That's on the advanced collage track.
Yeah. I'm trying to meet everyone in the middle here at all levels of collage.
Using your orange knife.
What? Is that pumpkin?
Glued down, eh?
I did this myself.
Oh man, don't think too hard, guys.
Okay.
For some of us, that's easy. For some of us, it's hard. Wow, this is hard. Like, just don't think. It's all good. Okay, side note, like I love this piece. Like this is saved for something special.
Ooh, that's weird.
So good.
Grab him. Grab him. Hurry. Running out of time.
Well, you still have 3 minutes left. So don't let Matt discourage you there. Keep it simple or don't, but you know, it's a little collage. Rule of threes, right? Has anyone heard of that?
No, what's that, Jen?
Well, if you have 3 elements, that's usually more pleasing to the eye than like a even number. So that kind of makes things just look good. The best way to make a good collage is to study other people's collages and then figure out what makes them good. Oh yeah.
Sticking to the pages.
Yeah.
So human.
That can be good though, because then you can pick up your piece of
Yeah,
paper.
you get a lot of grip on the.
Yeah, Jen, you've got like the best hands for collage. But they're not like clammy though, are they? Your hands? I don't think so.
Maybe you want to write in it. You can use a pen. Not gonna lie, guys, it's been 4 minutes and I'm done, so better catch up.
What a master.
Can't wait to see what everyone's doing. Oh, I think I'm gonna add something else.
You're like those people on like the Top Chef, not Top Chef, but the one with all the baskets where they like try to add something right at the last minute and they're like, oh no, running out of time, like putting it on the plate.
Yes.
And it always works out for them.
I don't know about that, Joe.
Oh my gosh. So good. Okay, guys. 30 seconds. Start gluing. This is just intuition. And you have to be vulnerable and share if you want afterwards. So I'm going to share mine.
I'm done.
Woo!
All right, guys. 5 minutes done. Okay.
Right. Everyone better be finished or Amber gets the knife.
Yeah, who wins?
There's no winning. I know it felt like a race, but there is no winning. So maybe we can see one at a time.
Andy, cool.
Rule of threes.
Oh yeah, that's good. I love that lipstick.
Really good.
That's really good. You might win, even though it's not a competition.
Ooh.
1 minute is a competition. Next minute it's not a competition.
Okay, now let's see Joe. Joe, are you done yours? Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Use that little text.
Joe,
not
I
text,
have that same shoe.
You,
That's good.
I have that same shoe. That's crazy.
Grace and Zach.
You see that? You see that?
Yeah. That shape. That's fun looking. Okay, you 3.
Yeah, go first.
Oh yeah, I love. It's coming off the 4-inch page. Very, very creative. Using that extra negative space. Oh, you too. Wow.
Also me. Come on.
No, it's
Yeah, type it down.
Keep holding it there, Jeff. Keep
the
holding it.
juxtaposition.
Yep, that's great.
The occasion. And then Matt's almost done.
No, I am done.
He is done.
Do you want to
Why don't you
share your?
Why don't you explain?
That's Matt.
Ooh.
Very good.
You want to explain it, Matt?
No, you can explain.
I don't know.
I insist.
But it's your creation.
All right, cool. And maybe if Dee and Holly made one, we could see theirs too. Hey, Dee.
Oh, hi.
Oh, cool.
Look at
Little piece. So good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've got a stool, a salad, and an upside down sort of coffee drink going on over here.
Maybe like a little vision board kind of thing.
But I'm really excited about this guy.
Oh, yeah. That's huge. It's awesome.
It's huge.
It is huge. That's absurd.
This is a lot of fun, Jen.
Okay, good. Okay, now we're gonna get to the meat of it now. So I have this jar, and I'm just gonna ask my friend Joe to help me out with this. Okay.
All right.
Me and Joe, we're gonna shake the collage jar, and I'm gonna read 3 of these prompts.
Okay.
These are like restrictions. So you know that collage is all about restrictions. You limit what you have access to. You're already limited to that.
Mhm.
Can't change your color or size of anything. No, no, no. So we're going to limit you some more by restricting all of us. And if you don't want to abide by these, that's cool. But I'm going to read 3. Joe's going to pick one, and we all have to do a collage based on what Joe's picks.
All right, I'm ready.
Whew, okay, first one. Make a collage that incorporates drawing. Dun, dun, dun. That's a good option. Option number 2. Make a collage inspired by your best friend.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Drawing, that's fine.
And number 3 is make a collage in an unconventional shape. So that could be like, you know, you trace your hand and then you make a collage inside of that shape, potentially.
Okay.
So I'll read them again, just in case you forget. So collage that incorporates drawing, collage about your best friend, or make a collage in an unconventional shape. Yes.
Well,
Take your time.
no time needed. Unconventional shape.
All right, sounds good. Let's get to it, boys and girls.
Get your scissors
Get your scissors. Okay, I'm gonna.
or your glue or something.
Awesome.
Okay, what was the topic?
So make a collage in an unconventional shape. So an example of that would be, I might do this actually. Trace your hand and then make a collage inside of the hand. You don't have to do that. It has to be a weird shape. So even like what you guys were doing before where you're going outside the picture frame, that's a good idea too. That's unconventional. So really, we're not really restricting you in any way except for shape.
Already, it's conventional.
So you can do whatever theme you want or whatever theme that was presented to you when you were looking through your magazine. And yeah, I'm going to try. We have another half hour left. I think that's enough time. Something a little weird. So you can watch.
Then I have a question.
Oh, yeah.
So in this piece, I don't know if you can see it. It's a cactus,
Mm-hmm.
and it has all those little spikes.
Oh.
Would you cut them all out, or would you cut them off,
I mean,
or would you leave it like this?
actually, I kind of like it like that. That itself is an unconventional shape because you're not actually going close. I think it'd be too tedious to cut it out
What do
individually.
you do if you have something that's like really tiny to cut out, or like really detailed? How do you cut it?
Yeah. I do, or if you really want to do that, you could just save it for another day when you have like an hour to cut it.
Mhm.
And you can sell it for like $100.
Yeah.
Your sweat and labor. Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Cool with the outline. Okay. Unconventional shape. Guys. No pressure.
Cute little penguin. Safety tip: don't bump your partner when he's using an X-Acto knife.
Okay, one of the live comments from Rich Roach says, when you ripped the page out, my cat actually climbed the wall. So it's a little cat party too. That's awesome. So good. So you can get your cat to help you tear the pages out. They're good at that.
That's cool.
So good. Glad everyone's having fun. Everyone having fun?
Yeah.
Good. I can't wait to see all your shapes.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Guys, I found the telephone wall. It's gorgeous. Oh, it's gorgeous. What the heck am I going to do with that? Man. God, man.
Is there some collage grief going on over there?
Ooh.
Some collaging fights? This is a very peaceful medium. There's meditative properties to just cutting paper, trust me. Very soothing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, anyone cares, I know everyone's in their own world right now, which is good. I'm going to take this piece of paper of a poinsettia, and I'm gonna put my cutout hand, this is my real hand, just my cutout hand. I'm gonna trace it. First things first. Sometimes it's nice to stick to like one color, or that's always a good theme. It's kind of aesthetically pleasing and just helps you limit yourself a bit. So maybe I'll do some reds. Oh, this is hard to see. Do, do, do. Hope everyone's unconventional shapes going well. I don't want to see any squares, okay? But again, if you want to break the rules and do a square, I guess that's okay.
It's not okay.
In the most boring way possible. It's okay. Just a little shame goes a long way. Oh, yeah. This is looking cool. Weird. I've never made a collage like this before, so we're all learning a little something tonight. This would be a good Christmas card. It's like poinsettia hands. It sounds like kind of scary, like a horror film or something.
I can't wait to use this brain cactus.
Ew. Yeah, that'll be good for something for sure. For sure.
The perfect thing for something.
Yeah. We don't know what yet, but something.
All will be revealed.
This, so far, is my poinsettia hand. And pretty excited about it. I think I'm going to cut the fingers. Guys, gonna cut the fingers. Like this is a cut for another day. That's way too intricate for this hour.
Mm-hmm.
Might use an X-Acto knife for that one. This is a cool piece. Might use that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, while everyone's making their collages, while I'm making their collages, I'm going to offer some tips on composition. So, if you're just like, why does my collage never look the way I want it to look? There are a few things in art that you can learn that will help you. Even though art's very subjective, there are some rules I would abide by. So, to make things visually interesting, this is going to sound really simple, but just to combine elements. So like something that's really big with something that's really small. If you have things that are all the same size, approximately, it's not going to look right. I mean, if you don't want it to look right, that's your own thing. That's cool. But just a tip, you want things different sizes, different shapes, some things blurry, some things in focus. There is something to be said about like collages that are all from the same type of paper is cool, but it's also maybe more visually stimulating to have different types. Like something like this is like graphic and something like this is not. It's obviously from a photograph. So again, I would say just combine all the elements. Repetition's another thing. That one's a little hard in collage because you have to find all the same things. But like, say if you have like, you know, you get your mom's subscription to Elle, and in it there's going to be the same types of ads, so it's kind of cool to, you know, so you cut out 12 of the same tied image, and then you repeat it like that. It's always something that makes things look interesting. It like makes things flow, or it organizes the composition. Repeat, or like if it's an image and then like a mini image, that's when like a scanner would come in handy. You can do that in analog collage. And another thing would be playing with perspective. So, you know, something like this, where it's a church house, but then it's, you know, bombarded by Barbie. Like that's what's interesting. You know, and then Barbie dies and has a skull. Just kidding, that's not part of composition. But that is what makes things interesting. Sometimes things are proper proportions, and that's interesting. And then sometimes you mess with things and it makes things cool. You can simplify things, usually makes for an interesting collage. So again, rules of 3 or 5 even. And if you just switch around, so say you have something and it's like almost right, I would suggest, this sounds so simple, but it's magic. You just switch it around. So, you know, Barbie's here, but then you figure out, you know what, Barbie looks better over there. So keep it playful, my friends, and remember the rules of composition. And I'm going to go back to my poinsettia hand now. Thank you, Kevin. He said he loves my sweater. Shout out to Kevin Ferguson. La, 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 la. All right, I think I'm gonna switch up the fingers. Ooh. Should I make one of the fingers a pickle? Maybe. Kind of seems like it's meant to be. I don't know yet. Just follow your gut, everybody. What about a hand in a hand? That's pretty meta. You're kind of wrong. This is a good this egg. Ooh. Someone's popular.
Did they win?
How's everyone doing? Thumbs up?
Pretty good.
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 Oh, someone's saying it needs to be a pickle, Jen.
Someone saying there's a pickle?
No, that it needs to be the pickle.
Thank you for the advice, Edwin.
I have a pickle too, but it's very small.
It's not right. It's not right yet.
It's a little one.
Yeah.
It's from a big ranch ad, which is kind of funny, like ranch dressing.
Yeah, nice.
Ranch and pickles.
Okay, so we have about 10 minutes left, but no rush, because you can keep collaging afterwards. But I just want to let everyone know that it's no real rush. You can keep going after I fade away. You're all well equipped with the tools of collage.
You're right then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, just for the people who are at home and want to collage, forever, another day in quarantine, I'm going to read some more prompts to give you guys ideas for future collages, okay? So, make a collage using only one color. I mentioned that before. Number one, come up with a title and base your collage around the title. So that could be, that's kind of creative in the way that you make up the title and then your collage gets based around it. So you're kind of still in control there. Another one would be make a collage creature. So replace eyes or limbs or a head to make something weird. It's a good starting point always. Make a collage using only 5 pieces. Kind of also mentioned the beauty in that. And make a collage that doesn't touch the edges of the paper. So make one that's kind of floating. There are all sorts of ways to make a collage, and those are only a few starter tips. But take notes for future collages because I know y'all are going to be addicted after this. I know I'm having a hard time with the pickle, but gotta do it for the fans, Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. Okay, so as the night is ending, I think we should check in with our collaging friends and see how the progress went. Even if you're not done, let's just see. So let's start with Annie, because she's the keener here. Oh yeah, nice. That's what I call an unconventional shape. Very nice. Looks good. Good job. Oh, nice.
It's cookies.
Very cute. Very good. Okay, who looks like they're ready? Maybe Grace and Zach?
We want Joe.
Even if you're not done, let's just.
I am. This is like the smallest collage I've ever made. Just a little window.
So cute.
Hey, this little bird.
Yeah, I love that. So good. But you, Zach, what are you working on?
Zach,
I'm still in the process of making my shape. So.
Zach is doing math to get a good dome. Good dome shape.
Awesome. Okay, what about Joey? Looks like he's working hard over there.
Sorry, my fingers are really buttery right now.
Oh, Joe.
Using butter instead of glue? I did not say that.
Joe.
Oh, wow.
Keep going. And some
Joe, that's really good.
waves. Kind of looks like a crab monster, but.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Hmm.
And then let's go over to Jess, Amron, and Matt.
You go first.
Okay. I just did like a water theme.
Wow.
Whoa, cool.
Love the TVs. TV.
Okay, Aaron. There was a page of 6 movies you don't want to miss, so I picked the 6.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Lucky number 6.
You pull this in too far away.
This is Matt's.
Made a hat.
Oh, you know what they call that? An assemblage. That's a 3D collage.
Whoa.
Learning tip right there.
You put it on
That is
too?
so good.
Put the hat on, please.
Guys, that's also good. This is mine. I've never done anything like this before. This is just, I don't know, maybe an expression of my quarantine craziness, my mind right now. So
That's cool.
this is my hand. But yeah, good job, guys. Keep on collaging.
Keep on.
A couple minutes, but I'm excited to see where it takes us here. And actually, let's tune in to Dee and Holly before we sign off because they are also making collages.
Oh, hi.
Hey guys.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi.
Did you go with the unconventional shape?
Whoa.
I started with like a lightning bolt. And then there's a Caesar there and somebody's arm at the end. So,
Wow.
That's a great shape.
oh, thanks.
Love it. Good job. Man.
How'd you do there, Holly?
So I started with like a shield shape,
Okay, yeah.
and yeah,
That's awesome.
kind of with people.
Yeah, I like the little heads. The little heads in there are good.
Thank you.
Very good, guys.
For those of you who don't know at home, Holly is our technical coordinator with Suitcase and Point. So she's been just rocking the backstage here on all of the events. Thank you, Holly.
Anytime.
And I know a lot of you folks at home have also been likely collaging along with Jenn and friends here. So we would love to see if you've got photos, you can send them to our In the Soil Facebook Messenger, and maybe we can share those in that way or share them with Jenn.
Yeah.
So this has been really actually very calming. Like it's just a nice little sunset, sitting and cutting little pictures out, and some really fun tips for moving forward. I really want to try doing one with all the same color. I think that's a really fun way to look through a magazine. So
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything you'd like to share with our audience at home before we sign off for tonight, Jenn?
I don't know. Just keep on collaging through quarantine. It's one of the best activities you can do. Honestly.
Well, I'm inspired to do so, and we really hope to see some of your pictures from home. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight for the It's Online series. And Jenn, just had such a blast. I'm going to just keep doing this, I think, for the rest of the night. So
Good.
for the rest of my life, really.
That's what we like to hear.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the other side. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.